Hello, my fellow wolves. It's your Alpha Knight or Knight from the Luna Pack or Luna Clan. It is gonna be what if we were Naruto? Alright, I'm done with my intro. You?
We're doing what if me and my boy Lunar Pack were in Naruto, right? And you see, we're gonna be Naruto's best friends. We're gonna get betrayed by the whole village, and we're gonna gain power.
I'm gonna be on my dojutsu. I'm gonna be on my dojutsu, my main dojutsu.
So you see, we start this whole off with Naruto just coming back from the pain arc, right?
We were there helping him.
No, let's say we were not there yet. We came there. Like, we came there as the pain arc was about to finish, and we legit saw Naruto go on a rampage. And we couldn't do anything because let's say we didn't unlock our powers because we need extreme betrayal to unlock our powers. Like extreme betrayal. So me and you were like, oh, I feel so bad for that boy, right? We're like, oh my god, I feel so bad for that boy. And like, I'm just thinking, what the hell is happening to him?
And I'm the smart one of the group. I'm the smart one. Let's just say.
No, I'm the smart one. And the most chill, right? And you're the smart one and the most aggressive yet chill. But I'm smart, aggressive, and chill at the same time.
We just say we send Nine-Tail Chopper. We're like sensory ninjas.
Right? Is that the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki?
And we both say awesome. Like straight up awesome.
Awesome. Right? And we still don't have our powers yet because our powers are dormant. Right? And we're like, oh my god, it's so cool. The fight ends and we see an unconscious Naruto on the floor.
And we pick him up, take him to the woods, and heal him up I'm the healing ninja basically, and a sensory. And I just heal him.
Well, I'm like, so I'm the strongest, right? I am the strongest. I am a ninja of multi. I am a multi ninja, so I can do anything. But I just don't like healing, you know? Healing is not for me.
Yeah. We're like those. You always need me to heal you because you won't heal yourself.
Yes.
And
also, I don't like healing, you know? So, we have not unlocked our demon powers yet. That's all I'm gonna say. We have our jutsus, and we both use different jutsus. Like me, I use shadow jutsus, like the Nara clan, except it's not shadow possession. It's just shadow jutsus in general.
And I use wolf jutsus. I just use wolf jutsus.
We call it a Keke Genkai, but in reality, it's actually demon powers, right? I call mine the shadow style Keke Genkai. And he calls his
the wolf style Genkai.
He calls it the wolf style Keke Genkai, or like the
Lunar Pack Genkai.
The Lunar Pack Keke Genkai. Oh no, the Moonlight Wolf Keke Genkai, right?
Yeah.
And his whole body can become like wolf-like, depending on how much moonlight he absorbs. Well, while I can legit become one with the shadows, right? So I said, for the first time, I'm actually healing, you know? Because he says, I swear on my life, if you don't get over here, Tai, and heal him, because my name is Tai, right?
Yeah.
If you don't get over here, Tai, and heal him, I'm going to hurt you. That's what you said.
And I'm Knight, and he says, fine, Knight.
Fine, Knight. I'ma heal him, you know? And I say shadow style. Shadow's healing furnace, you know? Shadow's healing furnace. And you did see Naruto being covered by shadows. Like being covered by shadows on all around his body.
And Naruto awakens straight up. He says, who are you guys?
He awakens straight up, and then after this, he sensed the same demonic energy as himself in us, right? Because Naruto's a sensory ninja, if I remember correctly. He's a sensory ninja. he's not very stealthy, so he's a sensor.
You are we all three are Chinchirikis. I hold the 11 tails wolf, and you hold the 12 tails shadow.
The 12-tailed shadow demon, you dumbass.
Yeah, I really don't know names. I really don't know names.
You know, and that's when like Kurama, let's say Kurama didn't talk out of Naruto. He says, big brother, and big, like he says, big brother and big sister. You know.
I'll have the female.
Yeah, you're the female, and I am the male. He says, big brother, big sister. Is that you? And no, you dumbass. Kurama's 9, right?
Yeah.
Kurama's 9, and Kage is 10. That makes you 11. That makes me 12. So, oh my God, that's a lot of working. That's a lot of calculation. Too much calculation.
We have like so much chakra more than Naruto.
So like, Kurama's talking. I'm not just like big brother, big sister.
In Chubby form, like the Chubby form.
Let's say we all. That's when the Chubby says, get into like a meditating position and hold and like put each other's hands next to each other so we can like enter the mindscape. We all enter the mindscape, and you see Naruto already unlocked the key to Kurama, right? Because Kurama was there with him when he was getting bullied as a young child. So
he gets the full Kurama. He has full Kurama,
right? And this Kurama, this is Fem Kurama because that's one of Naruto's girls. Like, okay, that's gonna be one of Naruto's girls. You see, so this Kurama, like, they all transform, right? All of the girls transform. This is the first time we figure out they can transform right here. So they all transformed, and Kurama then dashes at me and like at me and you, right? At me and you's like Jinchuriki. I said Jinchuriki. Tailed Beast. And she said, big brother, big sister, where have you guys been? I haven't seen you guys in years. You know.
There you say moon, shadows.
I said, you see, I'm gonna name my guy just like Shadow because he is legit the Shadow. And he says, well, Shadow then says, well, I have been legit looming in the fucking shadows.
And mine just said, let's not name her
Light. Let's just name her Light because moonlight.
Yeah, night. Light. And she says,
Light.
moon. Keeping an eye on the moon. And the Tususkis. And on the Tususkis.
Right. And like Carlos says, why didn't you guys visit any quicker? And because they said we couldn't. The only way we could visit is by these two idiots, and they were in a deep slumber for about 500 years. Right? Because let's say, you wanna know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be like, let's say we were in coma back in the modern world, like we were in a coma back in the modern world, and as we were in this coma, somebody moved us to a different place, and as we were moved to this different place, we were transported to this universe.
And we had our phones on us.
We had our phones on us, and we looked up where we were.
No, I have the best idea. We had like a backpack. We both had backpacks on us because we're going out camping. You had a generator on your backpack. I had like what is it called? The tent.
Power connector.
And
Power connector.
Yeah, I had the power connect, the generator. You had the generator. I had the tent, power connection, and the laptops and our phones.
And we then start connecting the shits together, and we start using it. And Naruto says, "What the fuck is that?" Naruto's like, "What the fuck is that?"
He says electricity. We say electricity. Different universe.
So Naruto then says, so like the Raikage type electricity. And he says yes and no. Right? We said yes and no. He says, then how the fuck is it? And then he says, then how the fuck is it electricity if it's not like the Raikage's electricity? And we said, just shut the fuck up, you dumbass.
And I go like, oh shit, we're in Japan.
Alright, like, holy shit, we're in Japan. The last thing I remember is that we were in the Kepler Force in like just sitting down in the middle of the forest, you know. And we said, should we see that we're in Japan? We said, holy shit, we're in Japan, right? And we didn't even notice that we were speaking English when we said this, right? We were speaking English when we said this. Holy shit, we're in Japan. We're in Japan, and you know, we didn't get up, and we says, first of all, we both fat. We need to start working out more, you know? Because let's say me and you, we used to play sports, but we stopped playing sports, and we gained a little bit of fat, right? We said, first of all, we very fat. We need to lose some weight, all right?
And I just create stuff. Like I have a creation jutsu.
You said creation jutsu. You know, you said moonlight style creation, right? Creation seals, and you throw all the seals down, and all you see is weights. And I'm like, damn, buddy, can you at least make it more heavier? You're so tiny, right? You're so tiny, and he says, dumbass, you have not lifted weights. That's what you're saying, right? He says, dumbass, you have not lifted weights in 4 years.
And Naruto is like, what the fuck are these? Naruto is like, what the fuck are these?
And all of the tailbeats are like this, right? What the fuck is this? Naruto tries to lift one of the dumbbells, and he says, what the fuck? Like, Naruto's like, what the fuck?
Why are they so heavy?
What the fuck are they so heavy?
They made out, and I say, they made out of nickel, iron, and bronze.
No, I'm gonna say they're made out of pure fucking iron to its max condition and max weight. And Naruto says, so like bushy brows type thing he has around his legs, right? He says, yes, but these are heavier. And he says, so bushy brow can't even lift these. So can Guy Sensei lift these? And we're like, no! As much as even if they tried, they would die. Like, no kelp. They would either break their spines or break their arms. You know?
And we picked it up with one finger. We just pick it up with one finger.
And we picked it up with one finger and we started working out with it. And they're like, holy shit, what the fuck? Oh, like, the tail beast and Naruto like, what the fuck is happening right now?
So I was like, what the? And then I say, I summon my sight. We summon our sights and cut down a bit of the forest and I say, lifestyle, creation jutsu, house. And we create a modern house. I create a modern house. A straight up modern house.
You know, bro, and now I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do like dark style, dark dimension, right? And it's gonna put a barrier around the whole house, right? So nobody can see it. And you know, Naruto enters. He says, "What the fuck is this?" He's looking at this. She said, "What the fuck is that?" He's looking at the stuff. He says, and he touches a button on the stuff. He said, "That's a monster." He's like, "That's a monster. Move the shit away from me." We says, Naruto, you have a lot to learn. We said, Naruto, you have a lot to learn.
And we just teach him. Everything about modern technology.
Like technology. And Naruto said, "Oh, that's so cool." But then we said, Naruto, if you want to like gain your true power, you do know you're gonna have to fuse with Kurama, right? And you know, Kurama's gonna tell Naruto this. Naruto says, "What do you mean fuse? You know, what do you mean fuse?" That's when like we started explaining to him what fuse mean. And we said we haven't fused with our Tobies either. We're just naturally strong like this, you know. Naruto says, "Sweet. So if I fuse with Kurama, I'm not gonna see Kurama again." You know, and Naruto says, "I don't want to fuse with Kurama. She's good company, you know. She's good company." And you know, and he says, "Well, actually, she's not gonna disappear. She's just gonna become more or less human, you know. Like she's gonna be out of your body." And he says, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Just fuse with fucking Kurama to see what we mean, you know." And Naruto says, "Okay, I'll do it tonight then." And you know.
And we say, you should do that.
And then let's say then I go outside. I said, dark style Hellgate, right? I said shadow style dark Hellgate, and all you see is a giant door. giant door with the kanji of demon on it, and I walk in and I said, so this is hell. I'm like, so this is hell. You do the same thing and you enter and you do the same thing. No. Wait,
I say lifestyle. Dimension of the demis.
Deities. Like you said, the dimension of deities. And you enter there, you said, oh, so this is the deity realm. And I didn't even enter hell. I said, oh, wait, I don't think I can enter hell. Because I tried to push the door open, I can't enter. And I says, oh, if I can't enter hell, can I enter the realm of the fallen? And I said, shadow style.
Fallen gate.
I said, shadow style, dark gates of the fallens. And you see a giant door.
That's gray.
Not a door.
Gray.
It's not a door. It's more like a gate. You see?
It's gray.
A giant gate. It's a giant gate with just darkness behind of it. And I enter and I said, we're like brothers, right? We're brothers, right? I said, no brother. I'm gonna be right back. I enter. You said, yeah, me too. We enter. As soon as we enter, the first thing that happens is everybody start attacking us, man.
And we just keep dodging them.
We're dodging them like they're nothing.
And we summon our sights.
Honestly, aren't we too OP? Naruto's not even gotten betrayed yet.
No, we haven't gotten betrayed. So no, we haven't entered the realms yet. We haven't entered the realms yet.
No, we're gonna enter the realms, and we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna say, I'm here to visit, not here to attack. And they let us visit, and then we leave, And now after Naruto has fused with Kurama, we enter the house to see a beautiful woman with orange hair.
And fox ears.
Fox ears and a foxtail, right? A fox ears and a foxtail. And we said, Kurama.
And Shadow appears saying, let's just say Shadow appears.
The Shadow appears and she says, and Shadow, look, you see Shadow is a girl, right? Shadow's a girl, and Light is a girl. Because I said Shadow was a boy before. No, Shadow is a girl, and Light is a girl, right? And she says, so are you ready to fuse then? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, all pretty cute, and Shadow's just trying to get, is flirty, because Shadow's gonna be flirty as hell.
Light is shy like what is her name again? Hinata. She's shy like Hinata.
Right. She acts like Hinata. She's a little bit shy, not gonna lie. Says, so are you ready to fuse in? He's stuttering. And should I add Hinata? Fuck Hinata. No, fuck Hinata. She's gonna betray him too. Yeah. Fuck Hinata.
Everyone in the village is gonna betray us.
Yeah, and we just gonna be there saying, Naruto, let's go. I already have a route for you. And Naruto's gonna learn demonic style, right? I know I know Yang. I know Yin, and you know Yang, because Yang is light and Yin is dark, right? Mm-hmm. And I know dark style, so I know Yin style, and shadow style, while you know Yang style.
And light style.
And light style. And Naruto's gonna know demonic style and fox style, right? Because
why not? Oh shoot, I forgot to say this, and my videos are 13 plus years, I will cut.
There is no plus in here, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I cuss sometimes, so that's a fair warning to all of you guys. I cuss.
So we might just add one little sexy, because we're not making it 18 plus to its max.
No.
We're thinking of doing that in part 2, because honestly, I'm enjoying this way more than I thought I was.
We were brainstorming this, and we had so much fun with the brainstorming story. It was perfect.
Like, it was perfect. So you see us, honestly, we're just making fucking memes and jokes. Let's say we into the house and Naruto was still sleeping, right? And we said, and since we're from modern America, we said, I like your cut.
And we just smack his neck.
We smack his neck, and Naruto and stuff. He said, what the fuck you do that? And we said, I don't know what you're talking about. All I said was, I like your cut, G.
If we smack him again.
smack him again, and I just said, I swear on my fucking life, you smack me one more time. I swear on Yama himself that you're going to hell. You know? And he says, but I'm a fallen. And he says, and I'm a deity. And you know, and I just said, I don't give a fuck what you are, smack me one more time. And then we said, then we get the oil. This time we get the fucking oil, and we said, I like your cut teeth. You know, and I just sits on the floor now. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That is the most painful experience I've ever felt. It hurts more than the villagers hurting me, you know?
And we just say what?
And we said, huh? And then we did just leave, and we said, okay, time to go fuse with our like tailed beast, you know?
And we just fuse. We just fuse in a different dimension.
And then let's say, then we see a girl from a different dimension, just looking over me, and we see another girl looking over you, and another girl looking over Naruto. Right? These are none other than our second main girls, because the girls that are tail beats are gonna be our main girls, right? So
my second main girl looks like this.
I'm not gonna bro, when I tell you all of my girls are demons, bro, like
My girls are all
so
wolves.
this is my second main girl right here. This is my second main girl. No, this right here is Shadow when she like gets the human form. This right here, Shadow. This right here is the second main girl. She looks like she gonna murder you if you don't talk to her, right? But it don't matter because her tits big as fuck. You know?
This is my second main, and Light looks like, let's see what Light should look like.
So you see, guys. You guys see. We have the abilities to either be like, we have the ability to switch our wings and shit because we are the realm of the.
Oh shoot.
So.
Bro, I crashed real quick. I
know, I saw you crash because it stopped going. So you guys see, the funniest thing is not gonna happen right now, right?
We spread out our wings.
We all, me and you, we go to sleep, and we're fusing with our soul. We're like with the demons, or like our tailed beasts, you know. We fuse with them in like the whole night. We were fusing with them. The next morning, we wake up to see a girl on top of us both, and we're like, what the hell? And we look and we just tap this girl and we says, hello miss, who are you? And Shadow says, damn baby, you already forgot me, you know? And I'm like, Shadow, you're still as flirty as ever, you know? And I'm gonna become the flirty one, you know? I'm gonna become the flirty one, and Shadow's gonna be like, it's gonna be under me. She's gonna be under me. She's like, I can't handle him no more. That's what Shadow's gonna say, right?
And Light is right next to me. Light is just next to me.
Alright, I wake up to see Shadow on top of me. You wake up to see Light right next to you. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then I just like, let's say I accidentally squeezed, like I squeeze Shadow's boob, you know? Accidentally, man. Accidentally.
I was trying to reach for my alarm. And I accidentally touched her boob.
You know, that's exactly what's happening. You know, and as soon as her body was touched, let's say as soon as her body was touched by me, she felt an increased wave of heat go through her body. She wakes up instantly. And like, you know, she wakes up instantly. And I just says, Shadow, you good? I'm sorry if I touched your body. And she gets on top of me. I'm like, woman, if you do not get off of me right now, believe me when I say I'm gonna go Kaioken times 45 on you and slap me fuck at you. We're using different references right now, honestly. Right?
And I say,
she says, what is Kaioken? She says, what the fuck is a Kaioken? And then I pull out the phone and I said, this is a Kaioken, you know? This is a Kaioken. And she just staring at me and she's staring at this person's body bulging, and you know, she says, so question. does that mean your dick get hard too? Does that mean your dick bush too? And I'm like, wait, I never thought about this. Right? I never thought about it. And and then I've been thinking, I'm like, if your body increases and it brings energy up, doesn't that mean your dick bulges too then? How the fuck does Goku's dick stay in his face? Like, that's what we're thinking about right now. Like, holy shit, how does that work?
And let's say Naruto knocks on our door saying, "Can we go back to the leaf?"
Can we go back to the leaf? Naruto thinking that the leaf are gonna thank him, but in reality, they're gonna banish him.
Naruto and we come up.
Like, me and you, we come out of our rooms with a woman, with a woman on our side, right? When I tell you,
Kurama's behind him.
this girl has way too much energy. Wait, she's like, she says, can we please go back to the bedroom? Like, I was enjoying myself, and I said, and I didn't put her against the wall in front of Naruto and you, and I said, we can do it right here in front of them then. She said, yeah, I'm good then. She said, I'm good.
And she's trying to protect Kurama's innocence.
Alright, and Naruto says, I have to protect Kurama's innocence. Naruto's saying this, and you're like, I have to protect this cute little bee's innocence.
Because she's a, how do we say this?
She's a legal lolly, it's just that she's very innocent. That's your girl. Your girl, she's a legal lolly. She's just very fucking innocent.
Yeah.
So you see,
We go walking. We walk. And I'm gonna do something funny.
We ninja run. We ninja run that bitch. We ninja run. We were ninja running.
And we appear right in front of them. We appear right in front of the village.
Let's say I have my girl in my head and I just body flicker. I use a shadow body flicker,
And I use a light. I have light on my back and do the light body flicker.
Like Naruto being with Kurama uses body flicker, he does the same thing. We all use body flicker. When I body flicker, all you see is a little bit of darkness left. Like, all you see is a little bit of black and then I'm gone.
And they see black on the floor when you appear. And then they see a wolf eye. They just see wolf eye when I appear.
And you see when the Naruto appears, all you see is this red chakra. Like, all you see is red.
And Naruto appears saying,
Naruto's already changing. See, Naruto's body is getting used to Kurama's chakra, so Naruto's hair is gonna become black, right?
it becomes full black when he gets betrayed.
It's gonna become fully black. So right now, Naruto's tips of his hair is black. His eyes already are becoming red. Like, his eyes already becoming red.
And he says, I am back.
Naruto entered the village. You see Naruto. Me, you, and Naruto, we all enter the village. And we already have all of our tails and shit, right? We've hidden it before you came, right? Mm-hmm. So I hid my tails and my shit, and I'm like, okay, now let's go see what we're gonna do.
And we go in, and the gate says,
we enter the village and see all of the villagers looking at Naruto, like Naruto's about to kill them, right? And we're like, oh, what the fuck's happening here? And that's when one of the villagers says, why did you come back, demon? And I did, I'm not gonna lie to you, I let out a little bit of bloodlust, and I said,
we both let out bloodlust. We both let bloodlust out, and I go like, excuse me?
I cracked my neck and I said, I let out a laugh, right? I let out a laugh.
And I let her chuckle out too.
I listened out laugh and I said, you mean the person that just saved their whole village?
From pain, we say pain.
From pain. And he rebuilt that shit himself. And he's still a demon? You said yes, because if he was not here, pain would have not come at all.
And then Naruto just says, fuck you all.
Naruto just says, fuck you all. That's why I should have let pain kill you guys. And that's when they said, oh, so the demon's finally showing his true colors now then.
And then Naruto shows out 9 fox tails, fox ears, and demon eyes. And I show my 11 wolf tails, my wolf ears, and my wolf eyes. And you?
And I'm just standing here. I'm just standing there with just shadow like revolving around me, like just shadows revolving around me.
And I say, summon Jitsu, Angel Wolf.
No, you see, I'm not gonna summon anything, right? And I just said, put these people in the darkness, in the deepest part of darkness itself. And I'm just chanting something, right? But I said, put these people in the darkest places of hell.
And I'm doing a creation jutsu.
Put them in the place we call the home of the Grim Reaper. And everybody right there is placed under the Genjutsu.
And I'm
where they meet the Grim Reaper himself.
And I go like,
you know,
screw it, lights out, infinite.
Naruto didn't. As soon as the like jutsu's about to activate, Naruto then gets a call from like Granny Tsunade, and she says, Naruto, come here right now. You know.
And all three of us appear.
We all disappear, and all the villagers are still frightened. Like they're all frightened. And they said, yeah, don't mess with the kid that controls shadows. Yeah, that's what they're thinking. They're like, don't mess with the kid that controls shadows. I'm pretty sure he's the most powerful one.
And then they're like, don't piss off the wolf kid.
And you guys most certainly not touch the fucking Nine Tails. You might destroy the village again. And Naruto's enhanced hearing, he hears this and he says, honestly, I'm 2 seconds from letting Kurama destroy this damn village again, to be honest.
And let's say we have the new copy of Renegon. When you're about a copy of Renegon. When they betrayed him.
He's not gonna get a copy, he has his own jutsu.
No, you got a copy of Renegon.
I'm gonna copy the Renegon, and I'm gonna give Naruto the Renegon. It's gonna mix with his Kurama chakra. And now he's gonna have a red Renegon. It's gonna look like a Rene Sharingan, but the only difference is it's stronger and it has the Kurama eye in the middle of it.
And then it says, Granny Tsunade says, you are banished from this village. If you are not here, pay more.
Let me do this. I'm good at narrating. We both know I'm good at narrating.
Yeah.
Naruto enters Tsunade's office.
And we're in the shadows.
He see, like, we're just me and Night. We're in the shadow. We are in like the shadows, and you're a part of the sunlight right now because you confused with the sunlight, and I confused with the shadows, right? And I'm confused with the shadows, and we enter the damn Hokage's office with Naruto. Naruto enters, and he sits down in the chair where Tsunade usually tells him to. Tsunade then says, Naruto, I've heard a lot of complaints from the villagers about you. Naruto says, what do you mean? Then Tsunade said, Naruto, it's been said that you were doing pranks on the village like you used to do when you were a kid. And you actually killed someone and shit. And Naruto's like, you mean me, Naruto Uzumaki, that was living with my 2 best friends that I just made, was in his damn village when I was actually in the fucking forest, right? And Tsunade said, what do you mean, Naruto? Naruto then says, well, Tsunade, if you didn't know, I made 2 friends. And he didn't say, Tai. He says, Tai, Night, come out right quick, you know? And we come out and we says, hello, old hag. We said this at the same time. We says, hello, old hag. And she says, what the hell did you just call me? And we say it again. We said, hello, old hag. Old hag Tsunade. Do you need anything, Naruto? Right? Naruto says, no, just needed you guys to be here, and then we just say, okay, we're in the corner then. Naruto and Tsunade starts talking again. Tsunade then says, Naruto, I don't know whether you tell us the truth or lies, but these 2 guys look like bad influences to you. And Naruto says, bad influences, these 2 have cared for me more than you have. Right? And let's see, that's when Naruto says, Naruto gave Kurama a nickname, right? She said, let's say he says, Ruma-chan, come here right quick. And she just body flickers right there. Like, she body flickers right there. And, Tsunade's looking up and she says, who the fuck is this? And Naruto says, well, you see, this is Kurama herself. Tsunade said, but I thought that nigga was a boy. Tsunade said, I thought Kurama was a boy. And then, Kurama says, it's not good to assume someone's gender by how they look, Tsunade. No wonder you use a jutsu to keep you young. You know? And like Kurama says this, and Tsunade gets a tick mark. Tsunade says,
I'll be back in a quick second.
Tsunade said, can you please get her out now? And then Naruto says, Ruma-chan, you can go now. He says, no, I'm not leaving. I don't trust this woman. I'm gonna be in the corner. Right? I'm gonna be in the fucking corner. I'm gonna be in the corner right quick. And like, that's when me and my boy Wolfie said, like I said Wolfie, I said me and my boy Zoomer says, well, I'm sorry. We said, my boy Knight and me, we both said, well, Tsunade, we don't trust you either. And I have my misfortune senses are tingling to its max. And I think something bad's gonna happen here. I told this to Knight, and Knight says, yeah, me too. I don't know why, but I feel something bad's gonna happen. That's when Tsunade said, Naruto, I don't know whether to believe you or not, but the council and the villagers have come together and they said they're going to banish you from this village. And she's trying to get Naruto to leave the village before all of this happens. And Naruto says, what do you mean, Granny? Like, what do you mean, Granny? That's when Tsunade says, well, Naruto, you see, this village, even after you saved it from the damn pain, they still see you as a threat because of how you went ape shit crazy and stuff like this. And Naruto says, okay.
And
so Tsunade, he says, so Tsunade, do you see me like that too? Tsunade says, yes, Naruto, even if you are my godson, I still see you as a threat. And
and we just start laughing in the background.
And we just laugh at this and we says, well, Tsunade, not only did you just banish the strongest person in your damn village, you also just banished the most kind-hearted person ever.
And he says, I have the J. I have sensory of this love and soul of human kindness.
Tsunade and Naruto says, okay, Tsunade, don't be mad when karma bites back, though. It's gonna be one hell of a bite, And then we all body flicker.
No, we don't do that. I say creation lifestyle, creation jutsu, motorcycles, and I just create some dirt bikes.
Hey, bro, I want me a Lambo.
Yeah, I'll create that in a second. We'll create that when I get home. We get home and they're like, what are those?
I got a better idea. We're gonna build a city. We're gonna build a new city, right? We're gonna build a fucking city. That's what we're gonna do. Yes. We're gonna do that. We're gonna build a fucking city.
But we first build motorcycles and they're like, what are those contraptions? They're called vehicles, woman.
We all cashed out this bitch. We said, vroom, vroom, vroom. And we didn't say, well, peace, bitch. We said, peace, bitch, and we leave.
We jumped through a window. We jumped through the windows.
We jumped through the window, and you see, let's say we all had a bike in our hands, right? They look like toys, and we throw them bitches down. And we know, and they come out big as hell, and we said, well, bye. Right, like the Power Ranger type shit where they throw the fucking gun down and it becomes a car and shit, And and we just says, well, bye. I hope you die in hell, you son of a bitch.
And Naruto says, I'll see you when you die, bitch.
Naruto says, I'll see you when you fucking die, bitch. And then we just drive. We get back to our house. And you didn't say, and then I start creating, since I said, dark style. right?
But we never created a garage.
Let's say we created the house with the garage, but that garage can only hold like it can only hold a certain amount. He says, and then I built a new garage. Because we're gonna have our house, like our house is gonna be the top of a mountain, because we're gonna make our house on a mountain. Because we just made a house on a mountain and we need a garage. And we're gonna make a whole city. At first we were gonna make like our own realm. We still have our realms, right? We're still gonna have the fallens, the realms and shit, right? But we're gonna turn our village into a city. It's gonna be called the city. It's just gonna be called the hidden city, right? The hidden city. And it's protected by a barrier, right? It's protected by a big ass barrier. And only people that we allow to enter the village can enter the village. So we're talking about homeless people. Only homeless people can see the village. Like only homeless people and people with no money and people going through poverty can see this village. Correct. And when they enter the village, they get knowledge of all technology and shit. That's what I'm doing right now, right? Because this force field gives them knowledge of technology. So you see, me and you, we walk. Like we just say, Naruto. Do you want to build a city with us? Naruto says, I don't mind, but where are we gonna build it? We have no land at all. And we said, and me, you said, who said we had no land? And let's say when we use our magic together, we can build like ginormous shit, right? We said, and you said, we both said this together. You said light, I said dark, we both said creation. We said creation style.
Buildings.
You said, no, we said creation style. Mountain of land, right? And, you know, the city's gonna be hidden in the mountains. That's what we're gonna call it. The city hidden in the mountains. Let's call it the wolf. The shadow wolf. The shadow
Fuck wolf.
fox wolf hybrid city.
Yeah.
The shadow fox wolf hybrid city. Right. So we said, okay, Naruto, now it's gonna take me, I'm talking, right? Ty's talking. Naruto, it's gonna take me and Night a whole 2 days to build a whole city. And then it's gonna take us another 2 days to start building the electricity. So, we might not come home for the next 2 days. Well, 5 days if you think about it. Right? We might not come home for the next 5 days, Naruto. Naruto says, then who the fuck is gonna give me good food? Right? Fuck it. No, you know what? No, let's say Naruto did not come back from the pain army. Let's say Naruto just came back from the Haku mission, right? Yeah, the Haku mission. Yeah, because I'm gonna make Naruto a child, so he's gonna grow taller, you know? So, yeah. So Naruto's like, who the fuck is gonna give me good food? I don't know how to cook. And then, you know, we then put a force field around Naruto. And we said, Naruto, hit this. You're gonna know how to cook. You know? And Naruto hits it. Let's say we have force field, like we have another dojutsu, we call it force fields of knowledge, you know? We call it force field of knowledge. You want to take over? Because I've been talking for way too long.
Sure.
Because we both are recording, but like, you have not said a word.
Yeah, I have said some few words.
Okay, now say what you want. Take over.
Naruto just goes home, starts cooking himself some spicy curry, some steak, some rice balls.
Since let's say we had vegetables and shit from our actual world, and you know, he starts making like salads and shit, and like he starts making salads.
And we just go to the start building the city, the skyscrapers, everything.
We're building the city. Like this city is gonna be for all the poor people around the world. Like this city is for every clan that's been destroyed and only have a certain amount left. Like, and you cannot enter the city if you actually, because this city sees your memories and shit, right? You cannot enter this city unless you're somebody who has been beaten, destroyed,
Or betrayed.
Right? Like beaten, raped, destroyed, betrayed. And like, all the Jinchuriki is gonna be in this city.
Cause that's
We already decided.
they're all girls.
Every Jinchuriki is a female, right? Every Jinchuriki is a female. Me and my boy, we already decided this. I have demons. Naruto has every Jinchuriki. No, I have Fallens and demons. Naruto has
Every Jinchuriki. Except for his mother.
Except for his what?
His mother was a Jinchuriki. I'm doing. There's gonna be something hilarious that I'm gonna do.
It's an incest, bro. I'm not down with incest like that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do something hilarious.
Your boy. Hold up. I'll do what? I like that. So we see a Naruto and a knight completely building the whole city. Luis, where do you want to finish this, by the way?
Let's say we already have the entire city built. The Jinchurikis are coming.
No, let's say right there, it's been 3 days, and they're just working on the electricity right now. Correct.
And the Jinchurikis are walking in.
And the Jinchurikis are just like walking. The Jinchurikis are leaving their village because they don't want to live there anymore. They're walking, and then they're suddenly hit by this giant blue portal. It was not a portal, but they're hit by this thing, and they're like, "What the hell? I don't see anything there." Right? And they're all from different sides, right? And you know, they're trying to enter the portal. Little did they know, the force will actually looking through their memories to see do they deserve to enter or not. All the portal saw, the portal is gonna have a system of its mind, like it's gonna have its own mind and shit. It's gonna be like Jarvis, right? It's gonna be like Jarvis. It says you guys may enter, right? That's what the force field is. It said you guys may enter.
Okay,
Let's
let's
have
see.
horrible lives.
And let's just say it lets us know. He says night.
It lets us know.
And
It lets us know. We said down. Like it completely shows us all what it saw. Like down. That's what Jinchuriki's treated like. I'm lucky we came here because if we were not here, I'm lucky we came here. If we were not here, a lot of things was gonna happen. What the fuck?
And let's say this when the pain arc is starting to happen and stuff like that.
Right? The pain arc is about to happen. Right? So let's say Naruto then starts training for 2 years.
And we have the entire city built.
Naruto's been training with me and you for 3 years straight. So Naruto has the habit of using a scythe over kunai. Right? He uses a scythe over kunai.
And we unlock like dojutsus. And this is what my dojutsu looks like.
And my scythe is OP like
Left eye looks like this and right eye looks like this.
So my scythe look like this. It looks like it's gonna kill you. It's gonna destroy you. Naruto's scythe, me and Naruto's scythe look exactly the same. The only difference is my scythe is more deadly than Naruto's. Right?
And my scythe looks like this.
Naruto has one scythe, right? We both have scythe. We all have scythe, you know.
I'm the dual wielder.
Now we're just talking now. Okay, hold up. We're just talking now. Right? And Naruto, and we finished our training with Naruto. Naruto says, hasn't today been so much work? Like, you know. And me and you were like, yeah, it's been so much work, damn it. We had to train you, the fuck. I could have been in my bed sleeping. You know, you say this. And I'm like, same. Like, same.
Or we say recording videos.
You know. And let's say, oh my god, the video's about to be done soon enough, actually.
Yeah.
49 minutes. So, you see, Naruto now is about to enter the pain arc. The pain is gonna come after every Jinchuriki.
But they can't find them.
He can't find them. And every time he tries to look for them, he can't find them at all. And pain is like, what the fuck?
And then we appear. We appear. He's in the Lake Village.
He appears in the Leaf Village saying, where where's Naruto? He enters like Tsunade's office. He says, where's Naruto? I will destroy this village if you lie to me. And you know, Tsunade thinking that she actually can whoop Pain's ass. She tries to punch Pain, and then Pain says, almighty pull. And he pulls out a chakra rod and he's about to stab her through the heart. She said, oh, we kicked out Naruto. Naruto says, and Pain says, you what?
And then we appear. Me, Naruto, and you appear.
Let's say Naruto and like Pain were like brothers, right? They were brothers. And you know, and Pain said, what? You kicked out my little brother? And let's say Naruto then appears. Like, this is Naruto. Alright, this is Naruto. And you know, we didn't both appear. Me, Naruto, and you appear. And he says,
With sights. We have sights.
No, we said like, you know, we don't fight. We're gonna fight after, but first we all said, big bro Naruto, right? We all say this, and we all just go around Naruto. We said, yo, what's good? We just talking. Naruto says, you guys still know we have to fight, right? And you know, we says, yeah, but I'm not sure you can even touch us, you know. And Naruto says, is that a challenge?
And we say yes.
And we said, yeah. And now, Naruto, me, and my boy Knight, and my boy like Lunar Pack, we're about to go fight Pain. And I'm gonna end off right here.
Me too, guys. Bye.
Like, I'm ending off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I just didn't do an outro. Actually, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna mute.
And peace. So, I wanna make another what if now.
Alright, guys, that'll be the end of the review. Bye.